So a while back I made a video on the weakest ninja in Ninjago, and then I realized that I probably should have made a tier list, so here we are. This is obviously a tier list. It's nothing special, it has all the categories. It's a tier list. I don't know what you're expecting. Right, and here, I have a bunch of the characters that are from the actual show, and I'm going to be ranking them based on how good of a character they are, how enjoyable they were to watch, how strong they are, stuff like that. So, first up to the chopping block is him. All I remember is that he's a slightly above average snake, so B tier. I can never remember the names of these two, but I'm pretty sure that they're both pretty strong, so A. She can turn into a funny dog, so that's gotta be B tier, right? She's nothing special, but at least she can ride a bike, which is a lot more than I can say for some other characters on this list. It's a rock. It's a rock. If you expected him to be good, is your disappointment really anybody else's fault? This guy is something. He's not like special, but he's up there. Okay, this is a slightly sharper rock, so I mean like that's at least B tier, right? I don't remember anything about Ash other than he fought Kai, so C tier. I liked his power though. I thought that the ghosts were pretty cool, but like I said, I didn't really think that they were anything special, so C tier. I don't know where to put this guy. We didn't really get to see a lot of him. All I remember is that he caught Jay lacking, but that's all that I remember, so B tier. This is what I mean when I say that there are some characters who can't ride a bike. Like, this guy does not look like he knows how to ride a bike. Like, I liked his character, but he does not look intelligent. I'm sorry. Can't she, like, turn into other people? I forgot. I think so, but, like, that wouldn't really be useful in a combat scenario, so I'm gonna put it here. Master Shen with his staff was actually really strong. Like, he had all the elements, right? That's actually really cool. I thought that that plot was so good. Tournament of Elements was really good. I don't think I need to explain myself, so I'm not going to. All I remember about Klaus is that he fought Garmadon once, and that's it, so B tier. Cole is really strong. Like, he has, like, the golem power, he has Spinjitzu Burst. Not to mention that he's physically the strongest out of all the ninja, so S tier. This guy reminds me of that one kid who likes Skibbity Toilet. If you are this person, I just wanted to let you know, nobody likes you, you're not funny, and you're not cool, so C tier. I thought Cyrus Borg was actually really cool. Like, I liked his character when he was introduced. I like that they haven't forgotten about him either, so I wouldn't say that he could... I'd say he's a C tier, because he can't really, like, hold himself in a fight, but he's up there. Let's say he's, like, here. Oh, Dareth, come on. Is this even a question? We all know where he belongs. At the very top. His power is unmatched. Actually a legend. This is one of the Nauticon pirates, right? Yeah, she's the chain. Yeah, that's probably this one. So, below should probably be higher, actually. I don't really know where she would go, because I thought that she was strong, but I don't think she's, like, that strong, so I think B tier is... Actually, I think... Yeah, B tier is probably perfect for her. I actually really like this character. I liked how his face, like, swiveled from, like, angry to happy. That was a really cool, like, design choice. I'd say he's, like, here. He built Zane, and he built the other Zane, and that's it. That's all he does. He's not important in any other way. F tier. I forgot what this version of Zane was called, but all I remember is that he's slightly worse, so C tier. He can hold himself in a fight decently, though, so I'll put him, like, there. I thought Jay's parents were really cool. Like, I like their characters. They were nice. They were cool. But they can't hold themselves in a fight, so F tier. Garmadon is an easy S tier. Best villain. Don't question me, because if you do, then you're wrong. Characters like this have all the sentience of a walking toothbrush. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are just like Roombas in Halloween costumes. D tier. I didn't really think Faith was anything special. She was just like, she was average, so I'll put her at B tier. Again, the Serpentine Generals, I thought they were cool. I liked their like design. I thought that was really nice. I thought they were cool. First Spinjitzu Master is an easy god tier. Like he built Ninjago. He's a dragon. He's an Oni. He has it all. I thought Flintlock was really underrated. Like I liked his like turn to the good side with this person, this one here. I forgot her name. Don't judge me. But I thought his turn to the good side was really cool. And I liked it. I thought that the plot was, like, so lazy. Because they literally just told him to believe in himself and he'd be able to shoot. And he did. And he could shoot. Which was honestly the laziest writing I've ever seen. But Skybound was a fever dream in and of itself. So I guess that's, like, the most normal thing about it. Fugitive is a legend and he deserves nothing less than above God. If you disagree with me, you're wrong. All I remember about this guy is that he has a severe weakness to pot stickers, and I think that's easily makes him, like, at least a B tier, right? Like, I think he's, like, up here. I really liked his character. I thought that was funny. Zane is an S tier, right? Because he turned into the ice god, and then, like, he killed the overlord once. Right, so that's probably an S tier. I don't know if overlord should be here or here. I think probably here, right? Because, like, it can never die, right? So, I think it's in God tier. I really liked Gravis' character. I thought he was really underrated. Because he didn't really have the time that he needed to, like, shine. Because if you were fighting him in a place without a roof, he could just flip gravity and you're done. Like, you float upward into space and you're done. So, there's really nothing you can do against him in a fight. So, that's got to be like a B tier, right? Like here. I feel like most of the elemental masters were just like our B tiers because there's really nothing special about them. They're just there for plot. I feel like they could have expanded on the backgrounds of these characters more, but I think they did like an okay job like on all of them, so I'm not going to complain. I liked Tarumi's character a lot. I liked the Quiet One plot twist. I think that was really well done. I don't think that she should have come back in season 16 though, because that kind of ruined the whole vibe, the whole like morning vibe that came with it. But like I think she was a cool character. I liked her, so that's like a B tier. That's like up here. She's probably like the top of B tier actually. I really liked her plot twist. Iron Baron was a really good villain for like a lot of reasons. First of all, he was actually evil. A lot of the other Ninjago villains just want power and that's all. They don't have an actual like a real motive. He did though. He manipulated the hunters. He wanted to stay in power. I really liked his character arc. And his death was really good. Like it was really well done. I like that. It's probably second in B tier. I didn't actually like Wildfire a lot. I thought she was pretty obnoxious, but like I think she's pretty good now. I think she's an A tier. This guy fought Skylar, right? That's all I remember about him is that he like threw a tantrum and like shattered a few pots. But that's all, so C tier. I like Jay. You know that. I like Jay. A tier. I also really liked Kai. I think that his character arc was the best out of all the ninja. Because, like, you can see him change over time from, like, this, like, guy with anger management issues into an actual hero. So I think that was really nice to see. And, like, in season, like, I forgot which season he lost his powers. But in that season, you can see how he, like, has an internal struggle where, like, he feels useless and to the point that he hates himself. And it's just, like, he is the embodiment of a hero. He's good. I like him. I don't get why so many people like Karloff. Like, he's not that good. He's not that guy. He was forgettable, to say the least. He was decently strong, though. Like, he managed to hold off Kai for a little bit during this tournament of elements. This is Akita's brother, right? Yeah, I think so. I thought that he was cool. I liked the bear. He was cool. This is the guy with the mask, right? The orange mask? Yeah. I forgot what his name was. It started with a K, right? I forget, but I'm pretty sure his name started with a K, right? And I liked him. I liked him a lot. I thought he was a cool villain. I liked it when I think his like mask transformation thing was definitely the best, just because it fit so well with him. It was so good. Like, I really liked him. He's probably like second, actually third after these two. Again, like I said, I can never remember the names of these two, but they're both pretty strong, so A tier. I think this guy is a little stronger than him, though. Cole's mom, I loved the flashback. In Season 13, that was so good. That was really nice. She defeated Griefbringer, so that's got to put her in S tier, right? I actually didn't like Lloyd when the series first started out. I thought he was really overrated and just too powerful. But, like, after a while, like, I learned to like him. Like, he's not that bad. He's not my favorite, but, like, I think he's a good guy. I think he's cool. I didn't really like Lou that much. He was forgettable, but he could probably beat these three in a fight, so he's at the top of F tier. Cinder is so much better than Ash. Like, that's not even a question. He is. He's, like, 10 times better. And he has Shatter Spin, too. The animation for Shatter Spin looked so good. Like, if you have ever tried to do animation, you'll know, like, that's hard. It's so difficult, and they pulled it off really well. Shatter Spin was really good. I thought it was really well done. I swear, half of the Ninjago villains, they just throw a snake on their head and call it a day. This is one of the most forgettable villains I've ever known. I don't even know what her name is, nor do I care. D tier. I actually really liked Ross. I thought he was cool. He's also pretty strong too, right? Like, he beat Eren. That's an achievement in and of itself. I wouldn't say that he would beat any of the original ninja, though. Oh, what am I doing? These guys should be, like, way up here. But like I said, I liked Ross a lot. I thought he was cool. I think he did, like, really well. As a villain, I think he does really well. I think he's cool. Maya was also, like, pretty interesting to see, because, like, you could see that, like, she was struggling with how to make up for the lost time with her kids, and, like, Kai was really, like, he accepted that, he knew that, so, like, he was laid back, he was relaxed with it. But Nia, like, this is where, like, her relationship with Nia was really, like, cool to see as it happened over time, because, like, you can see Nia's opinion on her mother changing, because Nia was spiteful at the beginning, because her parents left her, right, but, like, over time she learned that, like, that was the right decision to do, and that, like, in the end, it was all alright, so it's fine. Militant Dyer is another one of those forgettable characters. I thought the ending scene with Unagami was decent enough, but other than that, he's not that good of a character. He's not that good. So, C tier. This is Mindroid, right? This is, like, the smaller one. Like, the gag was funny at first, but after the 17th time, it got boring. So, D tier. Misako can hold herself in a fight, but she doesn't really do anything that big in the series, nor do I like her character, so D tier. I really liked Moro. He was such a good villain. I really liked him. He's up here, right? Like, he's strong too. I really liked him. He was good. In Season 2, Part 1, Eren was pretty annoying because he kept complaining about how he didn't have an elemental power. But, I mean, like, I guess that's pretty important to have as a ninja, so I would get why he felt that way. But, like, other than that, like, he's alright. Like, he's not that good, but he's alright. I really liked Sora. I thought she was cool. I thought her power was good. I thought she was cool. Overall, just like a really good character. Mr. E is probably my second favorite mask transformation. I really liked his fight with Zane, like on the bikes. That was really good. That was really well done. I liked that a lot. So he's fourth in B tier. Actually, the worst elemental power to have. This guy is a trooper for still having the resolve to enter the tournament of elements. Like this guy is cool. He has resolve, but he's not like he doesn't actually get a character arc, which is sad. But he's here. He's here. I'll put him there. I really liked Miss Dake. She was so cool. I liked her Oni transformation and everything. Her fight with Garmadon, it was a little one-sided, but I still liked it. So she's like an S tier, right? Yeah, she's up there. Nauticon with infinite wishes is like not talked about enough. Like he could have basically like ruled all of Ninjago if like if Jay hadn't made that wish. Like he would have been like the ruler of basically everything. He could do anything. The purple ninja was cool, I guess. Like, he wasn't anything special. I liked his character, though. I thought that was cool. Like, that one episode where they're biking through when Asphira is, like, causing chaos in Ninjago. I really liked that episode. This guy can, like, levitate and control minds, which is really cool. So, he's B tier, right? At least B tier. I don't think he's better than him, though. This guy is actually a trooper. Nia became the ocean, so that deserves S tier, right? Like, she was literally the ocean. So that's up there. I feel like Beatrix wasn't even, like, the real villain. She was just, like, leading up to Ross being the main villain. So, like, she wasn't anything special, but I'll put her at, like, the very bottom of A tier. I liked Okino. I liked his character arc. I like how he regained his confidence and continued to be a master, even after failing so many times. I like that. So, that's a B tier. That's, like, up here. That's probably, like, up here. Right? Yeah. Pixel is average. She's average. There's no better way to put it. She is perfectly mediocre and flawlessly satisfactory. She's average. The embodiment of average, it's Pixel. It's kind of funny how the police chief is one of the weakest characters in the entire show, seeing as, like, you know, he's the police chief, right? I feel like, I like the gag with the police, how they're, like, useless. I think that's pretty funny. Like, unlike this one over here, like, the police joke is actually really funny. I like that. I see people putting Pythor in, like, God tier, and I don't see why. Like, he's not that strong. He's just not. He's, like, here at best. He's at the end of A tier at best, right? Master is easily, like, S tier, right? I would even argue that for him being in, like, God tier, maybe, with the Garmadon, like, those two. But, at the very least, he's at the top of S tier. The episode in Prime Empire where they're doing I forgot what it was called. It was like the 5 billion race or something. But that is my favorite episode in the entire show. I know that, like, that might seem a little weird, but I really liked that episode. It was cool. Racer 7 is actually, like, one of the best side characters, in my opinion, because she had a good character arc. I liked her. She's gonna be here. Kai's dad had basically the same exact plotline as the mom, but he didn't have, like, as much effect as the mom, because, like, during Seabound, that was when all of the family, like, relationships unfolded, and he wasn't there in Seabound. He stayed at the monastery with Kai, so he wasn't there to, like, you know, be there for Nia, and their relationship didn't grow, so I can't say that he's better than the mom, but he's still in A tier. I like Ronan's character, because, like, he's not a villain, but he's not a good guy either. He just does whatever suits him, and I think that that's really cool, so that's an A tier. I forgot what his name is, but I'm pretty sure he helped in Prime Empire during the race, so I think he's here. I think he's in, like, in D tier, right? Like, he's not that bad. Human Garmadon is basically the same thing as regular Garmadon, but he's just, like, slightly below average. So, I think he's the strongest of A tier, though. I wouldn't say that he's an S tier, but he's definitely an A tier. Master Yang is another really underrated villain, in my opinion. Like, Day of the Departed was a mess, right? Like, I feel like everybody can agree on that. It was really bad. But he was the only one who made it slightly a 3 out of 10, maybe. Like, he's the entire reason that it wasn't, like, just trash. So, I think he's an A tier. I really liked his character, like I said. I forgot what his name is, but he can jump into shadows, and that's cool. So, B tier. Scales, in my opinion, is the best of the Serpentine generals. I really liked him. I really liked his character. Because, like that fight scene where they're, like, switching the leaders of the Hypnobride tribe, I think that was cool. I liked that. This is the least effective member of the Serpentine. Like, these guys can't do anything. They just burrow into the ground and pop up whenever they feel like it. But they're not as bad as, like, this. So, I guess it's fine. I liked Skylar a lot, and I still like her. I think her relationship with Kai is a little chaotic, but other than that, I think it's good. Like, I think she's, like, an S tier. Right. I really liked her character arc in Season 4, especially when she switched sides. That was cool. That was nice. Who is this? I swear in all of my time of watching and rewatching Ninjago, I've never seen this character once. I've actually never seen this character. I don't know who this is. F tier. Another ghost. Characters like these are just there so that the villain can have some kind of army. So if you expect these guys to be good, honestly, like, you deserve to be disappointed. I don't get why they keep bringing the mechanic back. Like, he's a dollar store version of Zane. That's all that he is. And we have this guy here, too. Keep that in mind. This guy's a dollar store version. I think he's, like, I like his, like, his abilities. I think being a cyborg is pretty cool. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. I really like the Omega design. I really like its design. Like, it looks so cool. I'm putting it there. It looks so cool. And I like the entire Oni trilogy. I liked how that was made. It was a lot more mature than the rest of the Ninjago series, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a nice change of pace. Tox is yet another forgettable elemental master, B tier, and I'm not going to say anything else. Actually, C tier. For being one of the main 3 villains in one of the best seasons in the entire show, Ultraviolet was lacking. Like, she did not deliver. Like, these two were really good villains, but she was not. She's in B tier, but, like, she's definitely at the end. Prime Empire is probably my favorite season, but Unagami was a little, like, he wasn't that good of a villain. I like that, like I said, I like the ending scene with Milton Dyer and him, but that's one of the main things that I like about the season, but I wouldn't say that he's anything special. I'll put him, like, here, though. This guy is Zane's, like, general when he's the Ice Emperor, right? Like I said, these characters are just there so that the villain can have an army. That's all that they're there for. They're not supposed to be good. They just, if they're bad, then they're serving their purpose. That's it. And that's the list. I know that a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and if you do, tell me, like, who I should have placed where in the comments below. Subscribe, like the video, do all of that, and I'll see you in the next one.